Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, July 17th, 2026. So, on what I've been reliably informed is National Wrong Way Corrigan Day.
Wrong Way Corrigan?
Hard to believe, but it's National Wrong Way Corrigan Day.
If you say so.
Because this is when he did his flight that he was supposedly going to California, but ended up in Ireland.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. It was in 1907.
That is.
I'm sorry. It was in July 17th, 1938. He was born in 1907.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
I heard that phrase, Wrong Way Corrigan, but I never knew what it was about.
It seems to me, I simply can't believe it. I mean, how could you get across the Atlantic?
And think you were going to California.
Right.
Oh, it must be a big lake.
Yeah,
Big lake in Montana.
very suspicious. Anyway, he did get a day named after him.
Wow. Well,
And did you go the wrong way while trying to solve this crossword?
I did not.
Good.
I did not.
You stayed on the straight and narrow, as it were?
I thought it was a very interesting looking puzzle because it had black squares that kind of went in a line, they're like two horizontal lines, not perfectly lined up, but there was, like three and then go down a line and then it'd be four and then go up a line and that'd be three. And then, but they did kind of form this very horizontal look to the puzzle.
Right.
And those lines separated 9 clues that went the length of the puzzle.
Yes.
I think that's a record. I don't know that I've ever had that many, but
it's a lot. It's a lot of answers.
Yeah, it is. It is, which is scary. However, when you've got that many, then you have to have a lot of little ones to go down.
Right.
So that made it a lot easier because the ones going down were pretty easy, I thought.
Well, I still had a few places where I ran into difficulty. I'll tell you right away. 2 down. Rod, whom the annual Ale batting title is named after, was Carew.
Rod Carew.
And I thought, I know how to spell that. Carou.
No.
And so that caused a few problems.
No. EW.
I didn't know 1 down. The sweet sandwich was the s'more.
A s'more.
I didn't even know a s'more was really a sandwich.
Yeah.
All I know is it involves marshmallows, right? Okay. Between 2 pieces of bread?
No, graham cracker.
Ah, okay.
You roast a marshmallow over a campfire, and then you put it on a piece of graham cracker that has half of a chocolate bar on it, and you put that on top of it, and then you put another graham cracker on top. So that's your sandwich.
Okay, so
it's a chocolate marshmallow sandwich.
And its purpose is to keep campers up really late by just sitting around the campfire. Hey, kids, let's have 1,500 calories and go to bed.
Destroy their teeth in the meantime.
That's right.
But yeah, that's a campfire delicacy.
Well, even the very first clue, that was savory Chinese dish prepared on a griddle. I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah, I had the same feeling, although I did have a culinary expert working with me.
Did they know the answer to that?
Yes.
The answer being scallion pancake?
Well, I mean, it could have been many things, I suppose.
Right.
Once we got a few of the letters, she immediately identified it as scallion pancake. Yes.
Because obviously I had no idea.
Yeah.
In fact,
no, I didn't either.
At one point I was thinking it was going to be a sea lion.
Oh.
It's like, maybe they eat sea lions. I'm not really sure what a sea lion is, but then there was going to be a sea lion pancake.
Not quite.
Yeah, there was just one extra L, and then I had seal lion, and then eventually I went from seal lion to, oh wait, it could be scallion. That makes more sense.
Much better.
And that brought Rod Carew back into the picture. 3 down. I did not know that Google had this, but 3 down. Google smartphone feature that edits the photographer into the group shot. Add me.
Yes, I thought that was interesting. I'd
Yeah.
like to see that.
It's a clever idea, I guess, although then you lose the spontaneity that you get when the photographer has to run in front of the camera. I think the smiles are bigger when after a sprint. 5 down was depressing. Pie crust ingredient, lard.
Yes. Yes.
Still used.
Still used, not by many. Though.
Right.
I've never used lard for pie.
No, good.
No, never ever.
But I was cheered up by 7 down, dated many years ago, question mark, old, O-L-D-E.
Yes, oldie.
Oldie. That was sort of cute.
Uh-huh.
It was interesting. The author of this crossword, this is the debut, by the way, by Coz Berlin.
Oh, wow.
His clue originally for 13 down was in square brackets, meaning it's a sound, candy bar brand.
Oh,
and the answer was arrow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the editors changed it to prefix with nautics, arrow.
Uh-huh.
So they made that simpler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In fact, he had the same clue for 47 across, and they changed that to candy bar similar to Heath, score.
Uh-huh. Oh,
So,
interesting.
yeah. I mean, obviously, when they look at these crosswords, they sort of try and tweak them. Just like, how many people do we want outside the building with pitchforks?
Well, arrow. I mean, that's more a British.
I thought it was Canadian.
And Canadian.
It's chocolate with bubbles in it, right?
It's like a
I
crackle bar.
can taste it even now.
It's like a Nestle's crackle bar.
Mm-hmm. Then there was this sort of stroll down history lane, 14 down. Kalin of the OJ trial, Cato. That was the judge, right?
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, that
so much for the stroll down memory lane. I seem to have.
That was Ito, Judge.
Yes. So who's Cato?
He lived in OJ's guest house, and he was a witness because he, saw him going in and out, and so yeah, he testified as to his whereabouts.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember if he backed up his story or if he threw a wrench into it. But anyway, yeah, he lived with OJ in the guest house, not in the mansion.
Huh. Mm-hmm. And did anyone point out that he was also the sidekick of the Green Hornet?
Cato, yes.
I think that was some sort of conflict of interest.
I don't think Cato had a last name with the Green Hornet, did he?
It was Kalin. It was always Cato, yes.
I like 25 down. Island nation north of Fiji. Tuvalu. I love that.
Which one was that now?
25.
25 down. Okay, yes.
Tuvalu.
I had a lot of trouble with Tuvalu.
Yeah, I didn't know it, but eventually I got it.
First of all, I'd like to point out that it looks like True Value.
Yes,
almost.
It does.
True Value. I think True Value should just go there. I have no idea what else is on the island, but it could be like the world's first True Value.
Yeah,
or True Value, True Value. I think it'd be worth it just to have a small presence there, if not a full-blown store.
41 across made us laugh. Common accompaniment to ribs. And, the culinary experts think, well, there's barbecue sauce.
Right.
Slaw, there's potato sauce. Moist towelettes.
Yes.
Yes, those are usually accompanying ribs.
Yeah, I started to panic there too. It's just like, seriously, 15 letters, some food stuff that I've never heard of or partaked of.
Right.
Actually, and then we had one more food, let's see, 59 across, French seafood topping named after another country, sauce américaine.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Did you get that right away?
No.
Did our culinary chef?
My daughter had never heard of sauce américaine.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, she knew Italian, but not American. So, interesting.
40 across was interesting. The historical figure known to have acquired and dissected human corpses. Mm-hmm. And it was Leonardo da Vinci.
Yes, we both knew that.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. That's how he knew so much about the human body and how he was able to create all these inventions that would fit on a human body. He studied the human body.
I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I am watching Good Omens, the series 2, and they had one scene in which some doctor was getting bodies delivered to him for this very purpose. And I thought, what's the name of that person? I thought, that wasn't a real person, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not even sure if they said their name in the series. But let's see. We had 21 down, I thought was fine. It was, no, that can't be right.
21 across?
Let's see, it was 22 down.
Oh.
Spoils was ruins. We just had a whole crossword that involved like off course and things that were rotten and spoiled and so forth. And so I was like, spoils, and it's like rotten, but it was ruins.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
38 down was cute. That was cut down on greens, ? Mo.
Yeah.
At first I was thinking of golf.
Oh,
And then, but eventually realized what they were aiming for.
right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And 52 down, something big when all the world's a stage, cast.
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
That is a very, very good one. Great clue.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And 54 across, they typically come in sets of 4. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there are too many sets of 3 paws or 2 paws
No.
or 5 paws.
In fact, that was a recent Connections theme, things that come in 4s.
Yes, that's right.
Actually, that was today's, I think.
Was it? Oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
62 down, I did not know this, but actually I guessed it. It just sounded right. SK, short for school, that releases admissions decisions on Pi Day.
Yeah.
MIT.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't, but I thought, what school would do that? Probably MIT. So
It had to be 3 letters.
some nerdy engineering school.
I was hoping the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh, but no.
No.
Who knows when they release their admissions decisions? I certainly don't.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
All right.
One that our daughter knew right away was 30 down. Marvel antagonist who wears a metal mask. Dr. Doom.
Yes.
I've never seen anything with Dr. Doom in, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because Robert Downey Jr., who of course played Iron Man, who wears a mask, is in the next coming Avengers going to play Dr. Doom, who also
really?
wears. So from one metal mask to another.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
I think that's pretty terrific.
Uh-huh.
So, all right. I think that is it for... one last thing, because I found this so interesting. 10 down, what the names of all but one continent end with, N-A.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did you go through them and examine them carefully?
Our daughter figured that out right away. She said, it's an A.
Right.
But she was right.
Yep.
Asia, Antarctica, Arctic.
So clearly you got through this pretty quickly.
We did.
Yeah.
We did very quickly. But boy, it just looks so daunting when we
Yes.
looked at it. It's like, oh, good grief.
Yeah.
But working together always helps. Always makes it go faster.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice bit of work by Coz Berlin, a debut.
Wonderful job.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it for the crossword, but it is Friday, which means it's time for Fun Fact Friday. And sometime this week, we had a clue, the answer to which was Poetry Slam.
Yes.
So I thought I would say a few words about Poetry Slam.
Oh, okay.
This is from, of course, Wikipedia.
Uh-huh.
A Poetry Slam is a competitive art event in which poets perform spoken word poetry before a live audience and a panel of judges. Some people draw a distinction between the concepts of Poetry Slam as a competition event and slam poetry as a performance event and art form. We will be sticking with Poetry Slam. There are regular Poetry Slam competitions all around the world. They are judged as much on performance, or the performances at a Poetry Slam are judged as much on performance as content, and poets may compete as individuals or in teams. The judging is often handled by a panel of judges, typically 5, who are usually selected from the audience. Often the highest and lowest scores for each poet in a round are dropped. The audience is encouraged to react to a poet's performance verbally or by clapping, snapping, and stomping in an attempt to influence the judges' scores. They began in Chicago in the 1980s with the first slam competition designed to move poetry recitals from academia to a popular audience. American poet Mark Smith, believing the poetry scene at the time was too structured and stuffy, began experimenting by attending open microphone poetry readings and then turning them into slams by introducing the element of competition. Let's see. Different formats of poetry slams exist throughout the world. Generally, however, in a poetry slam, members of the audience are chosen by a master of ceremonies, MC, to act as judges for the event, though scoring can also be done by the audience. After each poet performs, the score is awarded to the performance. Scores generally range between 0 and 10. Usually 5 judges are selected who have no connection to the performers. I mean, you would hope. Before the competition begins, the host will often bring up a sacrificial poet whom the judges will score in order to calibrate their judging. The poet's score is then disregarded, and they do not compete in any further rounds.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe they only have one poem.
Wow.
A single round at a standard slam consists of performances by all eligible poets. Most slams last multiple rounds, and many involve the elimination of lower-scoring poets in successive rounds. An elimination format might run 8-4-2. 8 poets in the first round, 4 in the second, and 2 in the last. At the end of the slam, the poet with the highest number of points earned is the winner. Typically, the highest available score in a round is 30. How could that be? The highest available is 30. Couldn't they, if they have 5 poets, 5 judges, why couldn't it be 50?
I don't know.
Oh, with the highest and lowest scores being dropped to eliminate potential outlowing scores. I should have kept reading. Props, costumes, and music are typically forbidden in slams, though poets are allowed to sing small portions of a song in their work, which differs greatly from its immediate predecessor, performance poetry. Other rules for slams include enforcing a time limit, after which a poet's score may be docked based on how long the poet exceeds the limit for. The time limit is usually around 3 to 4 minutes, with the standard being a 3-minute time limit with a 10-second grace period before point deductions begin. All right, so there are just a few fun facts about poetry slams.
Very good.
Yes, I'm planning to enter one next week.
I think we should have one on our podcast.
Really?
We could invite people to send in their crossword poems, and we could select a winner from them.
We'll have to workshop that just a little bit.
Okay.
All right, that is it for today then.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for listening. Hope you're enjoying these podcasts. Hope if you happen to be in the northern part of the United States listening to this, you are able to stay out of the smoke.
Yes.
And regardless of how much smoke we are inundated with, we will be back again with our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.